Hi guys, I'm Richard from Mountain Warriors. So we're going to do a quick video on turning back kick, or spinning back kick, depending on what you want to call it. So a turning or spinning back kick is where we rotate our body and we just do a back kick against the person that we're fighting. We'll try and hit with our heel, and ideally what we're trying to hit is somewhere around the bladder height. A lot of styles talk about hitting towards the ribs, which we can do, the floating ribs. In our style, we're aiming for the bladder. So when we're doing this technique, we want to think about stepping across, pivoting on the ball of the feet, and what's really important is my heel is facing the target. Right? So if my heel is off the target here, and I come in to do my kick, one is I'm going to miss, okay? Or the other problem is I'm going to turn here, I'm going to overcompensate, and then end up being more like a roundhouse kick, or a spinning roundhouse kick, turning roundhouse kick. So what we want to do is we're going to step, pivot, heel towards the target. My right eye is going to look over my right shoulder in this case, because I want to kick with my right leg. I'm going to just try and catch the bag out of the corner of my eye here. So we're coming through. Okay. So we're going to step, turn, here, through. Okay. So some schools would call that a spinning side kick or turning side kick. To be honest with you, there's not much difference between the two. The difference tends to be the direction of the toes. So in my case, my toes are coming out this way. In other schools' case, they might be coming down. And to be truthful, the difference is actually when I'm turning my head. So I step here and I turn. If I just catch the bag out of the corner of my eye, or the target out of the corner of my eye, what will generally happen? My hips are level, so as my foot comes through, my toes are facing downwards. If I turn here and I'm looking at the whole bag, what will generally tend to happen is my hips will turn slightly. There's a slight over rotation on them, and that will force the kick to come out to the side. Truthful, it's not really going to make much difference. So one thought around when we use this when we're sparring is if you're fighting somebody and you might do your jabs, your crossing hooks, whatever you're doing, and they will move away from you, that's not a good time to do your spinning or turning back kick. What will happen is you'll lose power at the end of it, it'll be too far away from it, it's not going to help you. So ideally, and likewise, we don't want it if they're coming towards us, because if they're coming towards us here, they're going to crowd us, we're not going to be able to change the leg, we're not going to be able to get a decent kick in. So what we want to think about is this is more for when they're starting to circle off to the left or circle off to the right. And what will generally happen is we're here, so if my strong hand's my right hand, what will generally happen is they'll start to circle to the left, so they're trying to get towards my weaker side here. So as they're moving towards my weaker side, I pivot. My heel will turn towards them, I turn, and my heel comes up. Yeah? So it looks a little bit something like this here. And likewise, if there's turning to the right, we will do a similar thing. So again, I'm here, they're starting to turn that direction, I'm going to step across here, come through, and kick them as they move to the right. Okay? I think that's probably about it for the moment. There's enough to be going on with, and I can do some videos later on about a little bit more technical detail on the kick. Okay, so I hope you like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.